Neal, greetings from Alanya, Rising Star. I am the guy you've been chatting on Amazon. I'm not sure if this is actually receiving my voice as I'm at a distance, but I'm sorry for the broken lamp. These things happen every year. Maybe I ship about like 300 lamps to the US, and maybe 10, 15 this happens. It's mostly because of the way they've been treated on the way. But anyway, I'm happy that we had an opportunity to recover, and we have I've selected some gourds for you. But before that, maybe I should show you a little bit of our workshop. It's only 4 months we are here, and we couldn't really settle. And this is like usually where my wife sketch the boards, and we're trying to turn this section into a little bit of a studio for our photography. And it's all DIY in Rising Star. Here's the blaze, one of my favorites, with no beading. And anyway, these are our little stock of clean gourds. When the gourds first come, they're not cleaned. We keep them in water like for a few hours, and then we wash them, and they take into this shape where they're clean and ready for working on them, you know. And here's my drill. It can accommodate like 2 crafters, but at the moment it's only me and my wife. When I'm too busy, I get support from external sources. But these are the lamps I'm working on at the moment, and that's our order schedule. Approaching Christmas, it gets really busy. And these are the orders we received yesterday, and yours is now in the queue. Should be shipped in 4 or 5 days. And these are the guys that I use, my tools. I'm a little bit of a messy guy, and that's what I am. I'm also sorry about my clothing. You know, Gourd craft is all about dust. But anyway, coming back to this challenging design, Metanoia. The thing about Metanoia is, unlike the one you received, the work on it is more dense, I should say, maybe. Let's have a look at it. What sorts of tricks we have. And my computer is getting old, wants to retire, but I'm so used to it, so don't really want to give up on it. But anyway, the design has 4 main circles. It looks like it's a traditional work, you know, like these guys, for example. These are going to Daytona Beach, by the way. And you know, circles, beadwork, but it's not as simple as that. It has 4 circles for the beginning, and they're all like touching each other. They're so next to each other. Bu ekrana bakacağız şimdi. And so it's important that we allocate them perfectly on the gourd, so that we achieve what we want, the output we are searching. Çekmiyor şu anda. Açmıyor. Tutulacağı tuttu. Right, here it is. Now, Let me find one of the photos we have. Right. You see, it has beadwork, but unlike the one you received, the beadwork here, you see they're all sitting next to each other. And here as well, like we have two colors. These are just drill holes, and we have a big bead in the center. And at the rest of the body there is beadwork as well, but they're distributed. But this part is extremely important for this design, and them being just next to each other, which is one of the challenges, as well as the drills here. You see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different size of drill bits. But before that, these two lines are very important. Like they just have to sit next to each other. That's why for the end user who will be enjoying this lamp, it's the shape is more important. You know, shape, color. At the end of the day, people are concerned about their decoration. Fair enough. But from the crafter's point of view, we have to have a really strong gourd, right? Really thick. So before the shape, for me, thickness is important. And I picked up these 7 gourds for you, right? And they all have good thick bodies where I can work comfortably and send you a proper lamp. As you see, they're all different. We actually recorded the video, and then we went down to upload to YouTube, but at the 9th minute we had a problem with the sound, and my conversation wasn't being heard. So we decided to record this bit again. So this is like cut through. Right, okay, come back to our design, right? This is this size of the gourd, this size. You know, I'm not a small person, like you know, not too large as well. But you see, like this is the original size. But you know, the people who order lamps from us all the way from the US, and you know, you guys pay for the lamp, you pay for the shipping and the base, and then plus 15% for Jeff Bezos, and you end up paying a considerable amount of money. So I usually try to send the lamps, gourds, as big as I can. So if you think this is not big enough, you know, it also depends on your, you know, room, where you're gonna use it. Is it a large space? I hear the apartments in New York are small, but in the country you have large spaces. So I don't know. But this is the original size, and this is a really nice gourd. I was actually gonna drill something else on it, but I said I can recommend this one. Yet, if you like something bigger, I have this wonderful gourd. You know, almost perfect in shape, right? And this type of gourds I call actually Maria Carey. You know, so again, perfect strength on the skin to comfortably and safely place all the beads for the rest of, like for the next 20 years maybe. They will be sitting there. So I call this number 2, nice larger size. I picked up this one. Again, you know, it is an unusual standing, this one. Comfortable to put many beads on it. A little bit bolder in the lower section, and a cute head. And I can work on this one as well. So I was gonna say, right? The difference between these two sizes, right? When we go larger, you know, I was explaining before that we had like 4 circles. Now, when we go larger in size, you know, we may not be able to connect the 4 circles perfectly. And we may make the circle, but in between the 2 circles there may be gaps. We're going to have the same issue on one of the other recommendations. So keep that in mind, please. You know, the larger we go, a few reservations we may have about the allocation of the circles. So this is again one of the reasons I picked up this one is we can perfectly fit 4 circles on this one. There's another one, number 4. Again, you know, it has a little unusual shape on one side of it, but still very good enough and thick enough to put 4 circles on it. And we can work on this one as well. If you would prefer something a little bit bold, but not too big, and I can consider this one as well. I like these unusual formations. Like, I mean, these gourds, yeah, they look nice, you know, perfect shape and such. But these type of irregularities actually prove that, like, this is an organic product. You know, over here, where we South Mediterranean, East Mediterranean, south of Turkey, we call this place Garden of Turkey. We have a lot of greenhouses. You know, see, actually, we have one at the corner there. You know, they grow tomatoes, cucumbers, all that, but they're not like tomatoes anymore. You know, you eat them, but you won't find any seeds in them. It's all, you know, mass-produced vegetables, if you can call them. But calabash, because it's not a commercially attractive farming vegetable, they're still organic. Like, I mean, nothing interferes with them. And these irregularities actually verify that these are, you know, original as they're created. But anyway, so number 4. Again, number 5 here. The reason, again, of course, my first criteria is the thickness. But this is a, you know, strange shape, slightly bending. I find these ones pretty cute, you know. So this can be another option. Number 5. Number 6, I actually may recommend compared to number 2 as well. Now, this is a fat, bold, you know, a big presence, and it's actually very close to the original one, but almost double the size. If you have a little space, and if you want to, you know, if you would like something big and something that you can actually make a statement, I can recommend this guy as well. It's nice gourd, but again, our concern is we are limited by the neck here and the bottom with the circles, but we will fill the gaps with drills and you know, beadwork. This is almost going to be something custom made for you. And the last one I picked up, and we usually have 2 types of gourds, 2 types of calabash, and one type would have this single, you know, extending head section, and this is a really good gourd, right? But its head is like this. It's very good for our 4 circles. So I can recommend this one as well if you prefer something, you know, with an unusual appearance. And this is number 7. So collectively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you let us know which one you would like, and we will make it and ship for you as soon as possible. And all the best. And let me share with you. I don't know if you are recording what. This is my adorable wife. Greetings from Alanya. Hope to hear from you soon. All the best.